Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Research by the Stockholm School of Economics shows that if people automate and pre-commit to charitable giving, they are likely to give 32% more. Adam Nash, co-founder of Daffy, a not-for-profit community built on a brand new modern donor-advised fund, joins me to discuss leveraging fintech to establish charitable donations. Adam, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Jill, thanks for having me here.
Trends in the fintech landscape. Tell us more about that and how you came together for Daffy and teach people how to give in more of a leveraged fintech way.
Well, you know, the pandemic was a difficult time for a lot of people, but we also saw very different experiences financially. People who were invested in stocks, in tech, in crypto did very well. If you were in the wrong industries or difficult industries hit by the pandemic, you really struggled. And when we were formulating the idea for this company in 2020, we were thinking about basic ideas of how to get people to get comfortable to give more. And we struck on an old-fashioned idea of just putting money aside regularly for those less fortunate than yourself. And that's how Daffy was born.
So Adam, what is a DAF and how can one leverage it?
Donor advised fund is just another type of account, just the way an IRA is for retirement or a 529 is for college savings. A donor advised fund is money put aside for charity. It's tax deferred. You get a tax deduction the minute you put money in the account. And then you have the freedom to spend time figuring out which charities and which causes you believe in while the money compounds in an investment vehicle.
How is Daffy different from traditional incumbents like Fidelity, Charitable, Schwab, Vanguard? They all have a charitable vertical.
Well, there's two big differences. One is that, of course, Daffy being a brand new company, a modern platform, supports technology that many of the existing incumbents don't. A modern mobile experience, support for crypto, both on the investment side and the contribution side, just come with the donor advised fund. But the biggest difference is the business model. Existing donor advised funds charge you based on a percentage of your assets. Even Vanguard charges 60 basis points, 0.6% of the assets, where Daffy just charges a flat membership fee of $3 a month.
How are nonprofits responding to Daffy?
We've had amazingly positive feedback from the nonprofit community. I think in general, the entire community is looking for ways to get people to give more. And the research, as you mentioned in the opening, is very clear that when people set a goal for giving, they end up giving 32% more. And Daffy makes it incredibly easy to just download an app, link your bank account, decide how much you want to put away every week or every month, and then that money goes into the system. And I think nonprofits want to see more people involved in giving.
So when you look into the future, you shared that Daffy is a community. How is Daffy thinking about building a community around charity?
Well, the biggest thing about building a community around charity is just the basic fact that people do want to share the causes and organizations they support, and they support them together. When anyone makes a donation on Daffy, we capture a note, an optional comment about why this organization means so much to you. And then we share those comments with others in the community. We think that giving will be encouraged more if people can be inspired by each other and see and learn the organizations that their colleagues and friends support.
So Adam, just to clarify here, when you go through a platform such as Daffy, can you pick the charity that you want to support, or is it a pool of charities that the funds have established?
That's one of the best parts about Daffy. We have over 1.5 million charities supported on the platform. So basically any legal charity in good standing in the United States is one that you can select and give to. We don't pre-vet or require anything special for the charity that you want to support. If it's your local church, great. If it's a national organization, great. We just want to encourage people to give more.
All right, Adam, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you, Jill.